he's either hardcore meted against me and prepped his deck in advance, or yeah, so he's hardcore meted against me, put in a ton of healing, or he hasn't. We'll see. I mean, this deck 50-50 all the time, so it's edge of my seat sort of panic stuff all day. Alright, so against the Paladin, I think it would be advantageous to try and, Pyro turn 7, Pyro turn 8, before he can lay on hands. He's, however, going first, which is just tedious. And so the dilemma here is if I might have to coin and ping. I don't like it, but if I coined it in Sorcerer's Apprentice, it would just die. Alright, a Humble Reinforce, I'm not bothered by that. Indicates he has no Knife Juggler or any such shenanigans out. Put the Sorcerer's Apprentice out on turn 3, that'll be a 2 cost, and I have nothing that costs 1 at the moment, although I could. Whereas the Novice Engineer will get me a card, allow me to turn 3 Arcane Intellect, turn 4 Sorcerer's Ice Block, Holy Nova later. So I think the Novice is the best bet here. Got the Leper Gnome, so maybe the Sorcerer's Apprentice in hindsight, looking back, maybe it was. So now I have an awkward turn 3 Sorcerer's Leper Gnome. A cool Ice Block, Arcane Intellect on turn 4. I love that shit. Well, there goes that plan. Value Consecrate. And now I'm awkwardly not using all my mana. I might be able to get a Mana Worm off this Arcane Intellect. I do. Although the longer it goes on, the worse shape I'm in. Alright. Gives the guy a shield, that's rude. I might Arcane Intellect ping trade. Ooh, I could mirror images. Nah, I'll have to ping trade, I think. Yeah. Sorry for the delay, Alex, but there's a delay on the stream just so no one's like doing sneaky stuff. I played Red Deck Wins to rank 5, the Charge Warrior, and then I sort of sat there around there for a week and sort of did nothing, and I thought, well, this deck won't actually get to Legendary, so I, oh man, Avenging Wrath. So I decided to play a deck that I could get to Legendary with, and it was the Aggro Mage. Well, the Burn Mage, I should say. Alright, turn 7 we could see the Guardian of Kings. Do have the ice block, my health is super low. I've cycled 5 more cards than he has. Do have some presence on the board for some sort of damage. As a paladin, he has access to everything. We could see a Pyromancer or Quality, we could see Hammer of Wraths. Excuse me. Alright, is that the equality? No, Hammer of Wrath. Alright, yeah, that'll clear the board. Alright. Alright, there's a Pyro, that's good news. Double Pyro, that's very good news. 4, 5, 6, 7. I don't think he'll pop my thingy on this turn. I'm not too scared of 5 damage. He doesn't have a Blessing of Kings. We'll see how this goes, I think. Nah. I should probably just clear his board. And so the option here is the Frost Nova to protect against 5. Although that doesn't really help. I'll definitely want to Pyro next turn. I could Frostbolt Ice Lance for 7. And then I take 5 down to 8. He does have an Argent Commander for 4. He could Faceless Manipulator, and now he doesn't have enough mana. He could Consecration for 2. I don't think he'll pop his shield this turn. However, because I know he's got healing, I think stacking these together like an extra 4 damage with that Ice Lance will be advantageous if I can get a Thalmos out. So if I just ping... Actually, I'm better off freezing. Then he can't play spells. He'll wipe his own minions if he does. I have plenty of freeze, I won't be playing a freeze later. I'll be doing double Pyros. Could see a Lay on Hands on turn 8. That'll be a spell though, so that'll wipe his board. A true silver champion, rightio.
Reporting for duty. Not on.
Alright. If I double Frostbolt, Frost Nova, it'll be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That'll be 8 mana. It'll deal 3, 6, 10 damage. It's sort of like a Pyro. Allows me to Pyro next turn and stall the game out longer. I think I'll do that. I'd actually like to ping this shield off, so when he lays on hands he does wipe his board. He probably just Guardian of Kings though. An extra 3 damage, will that turn the tide? I don't think it will. Guardian of Kings heals for 6. That'll be bring him up to 23. Oh, actually, so that Frostbolt will. If he Guardian of Kings for 6, it will make a difference. Assume he doesn't have the Lay on Hands. He only has 1 Lay of Hands in his deck and his sideboard, whereas he has 2 Guardian of Kings in total, assuming that he sided them in. So the extra Frostbolt would allow nothing on this turn, or no popping the Ice Block this turn, so then it's just double Pyro. I'll do it. So it'll only be a lay on hands that will save him. Let's see if we see it. It'll be disappointing if we see it. Like, that'll just be lucky for him. Will wipe his board, but not enough. Like, it'll still be a 3, 4, 5, and 4 is 9. So maybe I should have pinged that. Well, no, we'll see. We'll see. Like, either, well, there it is, a lay on hands. Alright, so he got lucky. He got the one card, the one lay on hands in his sideboard. Correction, the one lay on hands that was in his deck, he got that in his first 12 cards. So he got very lucky. If I ping this guy, it'll still be 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll only be 8. He could have an Avenging Wrath or a Knife Juggler. I'll have to, I think. Oh, that's such a shame. Fucking lay on hands. Wins games, what a dick. A double fireball. There's a 1 in 11 for a double fireball. I don't think I've used a fireball yet. Of course he might discard in the kings. And so in hindsight, should have pinged the Wild Pyromancer, I guess. That'll be 3 less damage. Still damn rude. So lucky. So lucky to get in his first 12 cards. And even now, double fireball won't win, so it'll have to be fireball, ice block. 1 in 11 for an ice block. 1 in 11 for an ice block. Ice block, fireball, pyro. That's my only chance. Has to be an ice block. 1 in 11. Let's do it. That's not enough. Oh well. That lay on hands, that's so rude. Going first again's unfortunate with the worm in hand. At least I got it this time. It's super disappointing when you know you have the potential to win, and it doesn't happen. I think that's what the biggest disappointment is for me. Uh-oh, that 2-1 redirect. Might as well get out of the way now. Alright, good early start with the Mana Worm loot order. The Arcane Intellect will buff up the Mana Worm a little bit. Turn 2 he's probably just hero powering, and he does.
Reporting for duty.
As we approach turn 4, I'm going to have to remember the Consecration. You got good value out of that last time. So maybe rather than the Sorcerer's Apprentice Ice Block, well, then I'll probably still do that. A sword. Very well. Doesn't clear my loot order. That's a good indication that there's a Consecration in hand. I would like to, yeah, I'd like to Sorcerer's Apprentice Ice Block. I mean, it's not super effective, it sort of then stalls turn 4, like might not see the Consecrate, but at the same time I really like to get the Loot Hoarder out there, like the second Loot Hoarder. Yeah, do some damage and be a little bit menacing. A 2-for-1 Consecration is not too bad. Oh man, clear on the board with a deckhand, so good. Lepinome follow-up, so good.
Reporting for duty.
Going for the face by the looks, that's brave, that's so brave. I'd be clearing the board if I were him. Nah, he's probably just sitting on healing and he knows he's able to do it. That's probably what it is. I really need to get the Thalnos Frostbolt Ice Lance and really save for it. Get that surprise damage out there. So I'll be controlling the board if I were him, and that would just allow him to keep smacking into me, rather than taking some damage himself. But that indicates he does have the heals and he's happy with them. See, Loot Hoarder, free mirror image, and let's ping away some stuff. Actually, I might clear his board here. Probably going to see a Consecrate. Dealing 3 damage is, you know, half a fireball. But all this stuff's going to die to a Consecrate and he'll start hitting me for 1 with that weenie. That's right, I think I'll take the damage. Like, he's got healing, I need to mitigate that healing. And he may or may not have the Consecration. He probably does, though. What's this well-played shenanigans? Why would you do that? I don't like emoting mid-game. If you emote mid-game, you're a schmuck. Alright, I got part of the Thalnos combo. 2 big Ice Lancers would be fantastic. Oh yeah. If I drop a Thalnos down and he deals with it, I'll be a little disappointed, and that's fairly easy to deal with. Or if I just go Frostbolt, Fireball. He does have 2 Argent Commanders.
Job done.
This guy also has an illegal sideboard. He's got 2 Ragnaros as his sideboard. Oh wow, this might be fortunate. I'll be so mad if he lays on hands now. Like, so mad. Stop saying well played. Doesn't have the lay on hands. That's unfortunate for him. Well, 1 in 12 again. He's been through 12 cards in his deck. If he had to lay on hands again for the second time so quickly, I'd be disappointed.
Reporting for duty.
Alright, 1 apiece. Still so rude. Like, what is that? I used a fireball twice. That's not well played. That's so rude. So rude. criticize him for sideboarding. It's part of the rules. If it's part of the rules, that's fine, even though they're just bullshit retarded rules. I'm never entering a tournament with a sideboard again in Hearthstone. That's just so dumb. Alright, so he has a Divine Favor, 2 Guardian of Kings, 2 Ragnaros, and 2 Faceless Manipulator as his sideboard. So it's undoubtedly 2 Guardian of Kings that have come in for maybe 2 Defender of Argus or Avenging Wrath, or something to that effect.
Jaina versus Uther. I will fight with honor.
Alright, Mirror Image, Arcane Intellect. That's very fine, going first, so maybe, you know, that's a turn 1, 2, 3 play. 2 of them a card draw. I'm content with that. You know, ideally I would like the Mana Worm coin Mirror Images. He's gone second every time, which has been a little bit sucks, because I like my turn 7 Pyros. Oracle, that's going to be a bad play. I definitely don't want an Oracle. Like, that'll be a desperation play, that Oracle. So if I go and put out those 2 Guardian of Kings, I'm going to have a bad time. Coin into a Knife Juggler is going to hurt me a little here, I think. Yeah. And have a high pressure cigarette. As I have somewhat lost the board control, I think I might, I wanted to Loot Hoarder and Leponome, but these Knife Jugglers are going to start causing me dramas. On turn 4 I can ping and Loot Hoarder. That's still super awkward. Like, if I can get a Blizzard would be more advantageous. Get the 2 rid of the 2-1 Defender, and then drop a Leponome. So let's hope whatever he drops doesn't pop the Leponome, and I can kill the Knife Juggler. That would be fortunate.
Not on my
Wow, another 2-1 Defender. That's rude. Gonna have to go for a Blizzard this time, I think. He doesn't have much in the way of cards at all, however. I need to control this board a little better too. And the more damage he does to me, the easier it'll be. Yeah, that shit. Doesn't matter what I attack, as that Defender will come out and mess with my shit.
job done. Get down!
He hasn't got through many cards, but he definitely sided in those 2 Guardian of Kings for sure.
Reporting for duty.
I didn't get the Blizzard. Like, hopefully I can top deck a Blizzard. 1 in 9 for a Blizzard will be really nice.
That was a mistake.
There it is. 1 in 9 for a Blizzard came out. I love that shit.
I have no time for games.
Well, that's really gay. I don't want to be dealing with 5 every turn. I might have to fireball that. Which is really, really bad, and I don't want to waste fireballs on shit like that. I think I might draw some cards rather than the ice block, because it's unlikely he will do lethal. 2 mana worms will come in handy. Although he still has Consecrate, however, they're out of Consecrate range, so that's somewhat fortunate. Another Knife Juggler.
Reporting for duty.
So I've used one Frostbolt already, I'm going to have to hold on to this Frostbolt. He has very few cards in hand. He's only been through 12 cards in his deck. I've been through 17. But that's still 12 is enough for the 1 in 3. Like, you 30 cards in your deck, he's got 3 big heals. So there's a good chance he's got at least 1 in his hand. Having done no damage to him, which is super regrettable. And being on such low life, I'm a little bit scared. He does have a heap of early minions, like Defender of Arguses, Pyromancers, Knife Jugglers. I've seen both Knife Jugglers. We've seen his True Silver Champion, so really all that's left is 2 Argent Commanders, a deckhand. There it is, Defender of Argus, yeah. This is really quite bad for me. This is where I just lay on hands and laughs. Alright, 1 Pyro, 1 Fireball, 1 Frostbolt down. It's not looking good. It's dead Oracle that I just absolutely can't give him. There's his sideboard guarding the kings. What a dick. Sideboard, so lame. Alright, I guess the Blizzard will freeze it out. I can maybe Thalmos Blizzard. Avenging Wrath or Argent Command is gonna really suck. Alright, Hammer, sure. Oh yeah, rightio. Alright, pops the shield. I'm so burned. I'm so burned. Gonna have to Oracle now, which will give him a ton of cards, and I'm just in such a shit position. That's unfortunate. If I can Oracle and get double Ice Lands with the Thalmos out, will be 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, so that still won't be enough. 19 with a ping. So the Oracle won't actually save me. And it looks like he's going to kill my sorcerers. Alright, an Ice Block, that's okay. A mirror image, that's okay. Well, now I'm just giving him a crap ton of cards, which is going to be bad. It's just I'm just giving him a lay on hands and a Guardian of Kings. Like, I can't be doing this shit, but I have no other option. Like, I won't win the game otherwise. So I could charge my Thalmos into his deckhand, or I could ping the deckhand. I could ping the Guardian of Kings, run into the deck. No. It's still all shit. It's all messed up.